Hello there, it's David here from Dingle Lane, and today I'd like to talk to you about defibrillation. Yay! Why is that relevant to business? I'll come to that in a moment. Many of you, of course, will have seen or come across one of these things. It's a defibrillator. We have one here in the office, funnily enough, that's why I'm holding it. They're also available in lots of public places, and of course many of you will have seen them on the television in hospital dramas. Usually used wholly inappropriately, because many of them are in hospital dramas where someone's coming in and you have the lovely little monitor going beep, oh they flatlined, let's give them a defibrillation zap, and they come back to life again. And for anyone who's ever used one or been trained to use one, you'd know that that was absolute nonsense, because the one thing that it won't do is restart a flatlined heart. It's called a defibrillator for a reason, because it stops something called fibrillation. Lovely term, lovely fancy complicated word. What does that mean though? Well, basically, it's when your heart, instead of doing its usual job of pumping blood around the system in a nice, orderly kind of fashion, it's getting all sorts of signals from all over the place, and your heart starts going, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, don't know where I'm going. And so, of course, when your heart's muscles sitting there doing that kind of stuff, it's not able to pump anything anywhere, because it's got to pull the blood in from somewhere, pump it to the next chamber, pump it around the heart, drag it back in from the heart, pump it out around your body again, etc., 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 in a nice, orderly kind of way for it to work. And I say, sometimes the heart goes into a place where it's sitting there going, don't know what to do, and that's what a defibrillator actually sorts. It sorts out when the electrical activity is going all over the shop, and so sensible commands don't get to bits, and different bits of the heart are off doing their own different thing without any kind of central control or organisation. And what the defibrillator does is it comes along, gives it a massive kick up the jacksie. In fact, what it does is stops the heart temporarily and allows its normal rhythm then to restart with the various normal electrical connections of the heart doing what they're supposed to do. Allows the correct signals time to start firing off and doing what they should be doing. That's the simple version anyway. So how's that relevant to what we're doing here and what I'm talking to you about here? Well, of course it's relevant because it's what an accountant can quite often do for a business. We often come across circumstances, particularly in times of crisis, or coming to the end of times of crisis, where businesses are looking at resetting, restarting themselves. They've got themselves into a very difficult place for a whole raft of reasons, sometimes because of decisions they made, sometimes just because of external circumstance. That's kind of life, and life is nasty sometimes. And we can come in and make a difference. What we can't do is restart a dead business. If the business is dead, not a lot we can do. We can't defibrillate it and get it re-going. However, if your business is in a position where you're really not sure what's going on, you're kind of getting different signals from all sorts of different places telling you to do all sorts of different things, if you've got bits of your business that are kind of doing one thing and different bits doing something else, and you're kind of confused and there's no kind of central coordination going on, that's where we can start to make a really big difference and to help kickstart your normal business orderly function, so you can start to work out what's going on, what signals need to get through, how do we get the different parts of our business to work together sensibly, coordinated, so that it actually does a job, rather than each individual bit firing off saying, oh, this is important, this is important, this is important, this is important, and you end up achieving absolutely nothing, because without working together, you end up kind of failing, and it just gets slower and slower, 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 then you die. Not great for anybody, not great for business, not great for your heart. So one of the key things that we do is we can come in and help you organise yourself, sort out those complicated signals, give you that defibrillation boost that says, let's get this organised, help you sort out what's important for you and what your key signals are for your business, and get you up and running. So at this time, if you're thinking about giving your business restarted, come and have a chat to us. David from Dingle Lane. Have a super day. Thank you. Bye.